You know, for weeks now, we have been talking about Arizona hospitals struggling with the surge in patients due to COVID-19 and needing to bring in medical professionals from out of state to support them, as ICUs are about 90% capacity. But that's not the only resource being tapped into locally. Local doctors and nurses who work in other fields are getting the call to help and being sort of retrained very quickly to enter the hospital arena. So Dr. Andrew Carroll is joining us this morning, and he is also making this transition during a time of crisis. He works in family medicine, but now getting ready for 3 straight shifts in the ER. Doctor, thank you so much for spending some time to talk to us about this. How did this come about, and how are you feeling as you're about to, take on this big challenge?
Morning, Olivia. Yeah, it was about 3 months ago that the major hospital systems in Arizona started looking around to the physicians in their communities, realizing that family medicine physicians and other internal medicine primary care was a ready and willing workforce, almost like a reservist workforce. And so they started asking us to apply for emergency privileges. That was about, like I said, 2-3 months ago when we started seeing the numbers climb. And more recently, because we're seeing thousands of people being diagnosed now, they've activated those forces. So part of the training was just getting us back on their computer systems, really, is just learning how to use their computers. But it is deep in our training to be able to provide critical and hospital care. And so that's why we were that reservist workforce ready to go.
And it definitely does make sense to tap into those resources here. We've talked to a lot of professionals in various hospitals throughout this crisis, and many are saying, too, that the staffing shortages right now are due to their colleagues becoming sick. So how do you feel, just on a personal level, about potentially putting yourself at risk as you work to help heal others?
Well, obviously, I have my concerns, right? We have been seeing COVID patients here in our clinic. We've taken a lot of precautions when we're testing. We do most of our testing in the parking lot. But there have been times when we've had to bring them in the office. And of course, we all gown and mask, and we take all the precautions necessary. The hospital has already done, at one of their occupational therapy clinics, they've done fit testing for my PPE. They're also allowing me to wear one of those, what we call a PAPR, which is one of those hoods with the tubing in the back and the filter. I'm being allowed to use that. So I'm taking every precaution necessary. And, I plan on showing up back at home about 7:30 in the morning and jumping right in the pool to get anything that might be left on me off of me.
Well, that is a very good strategy, and definitely different hours for you, right? As we wrap up, just let me know, when is this first shift, and I hope that we'll be able to talk to you after you've had this experience, and you can share with us what a transition it's been.
Sure. I mean, normally I'm a day shift kind of guy, but on Friday I'm planning to shift my switch by sleeping in the daytime. The shifts are from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., and I'll be doing that Friday, Saturday, Sunday into Monday.
Well, thank you so much for talking with us. We wish you well, lots of coffee, of course.
Absolutely.
And yes, and a safe journey ahead. So thank you so much. We'll hope to check in with you later.
Thank you, Olivia.